Andrew in Arlington Heights, right next to the racetrack.
Ah, very nice.
He says his child is going to attend college next year. I guess he's a senior in high school. He wants to know how much he's going to be responsible for in terms of tuition and expenses, and what about his ex's responsibility towards these fees?
So they've already had, well, it depends on what the divorce decree, what the marriage settlement agreement, what the judgment says.
It said reserved according to statute 513.
Well, then if it's reserved according to statute, what's going to happen is the court, well, first the party has to file a petition for college expenses. Now, I have to tell you that the clock only starts ticking when they file that petition. Had their original divorce decree said something into it in terms of what they were going to contribute and what they were going to pay, they could have done it retroactively. I mean, I know he's just a junior, but let's just say he paid a year. He's a senior, but let's just say he paid a year of college and then decided to do it. Then he could he could go back and get those funds retroactively if the original divorce decree provided for it. And there's case law on that. However, if it just according to statute, then what he needs to do is he needs to find out what those expenses are going to be. He files his petition. There's going to be more discovery because the key in that is to know what position either party is, how much you make, how much your ex makes.
Well, that's just it. We don't have a lot of money here. He's making 20 to 25, and his ex is making 15 to 20. So we don't have a lot of money here for college, and we don't have a lot of money to litigate.
Well, but it's interesting though, Dave, because the law says that children of divorced parents, okay, are entitled to contribution to their college expenses. That's the way it is. You don't have that with married, with kids that the parents are stayed married. So you don't have to send your kids if you're married, college. But if you're not, then you can. And everybody's expected to contribute. Generally, if you're making more, and now I understand that it's a little bit different. So it sounds like he may be paying a little bit more than his ex. However, the child is also expected to contribute through grants and loans and even working as well. They have to have they have to do something to better their education as well.
Yeah, I guess his real concern is that his ex is not going to be able to have any funds available because she's supposedly just sustaining herself to provide towards any kind of college. So this kid might have to go to a small junior college or a community college initially if there's no loans available for him.
If there's nothing available, then that's what they have to see, and that's what you see a lot of kids doing, to go into the junior college to get the required credits, and then after a couple years go into one of these other colleges where those things will transfer over.
Sure.